Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. Her stepmother, the queen, was very jealous of her beauty and ordered a hunter to kill her. But the hunter couldn't bear to do it and let Snow White go into the deep forest instead. As night fell, Snow White was terrified in the dark forest. The trees seemed to reach out their gnarled branches like monsters. She ran and ran until she came across a small cottage. Tired and hungry, she pushed the door open and entered. Inside, she saw 7 tiny beds, neatly arranged. She was so exhausted that she lay down on one of the beds and fell asleep. When the 7 dwarfs returned home from their work in the mines, they were shocked to find a lovely girl sleeping in their house. Snow White woke up and told them her sad story. The dwarfs felt sorry for her and decided to let her stay with them. Snow White was very kind-hearted. She helped the dwarfs clean the cottage, cook delicious meals, and do all kinds of housework. In return, the dwarfs protected her from any harm. However, the queen, thinking Snow White was dead, asked her magic mirror, "Who is the fairest in the land?" And the mirror replied, "Snow White is still the fairest." The queen was furious and decided to kill Snow White herself. She disguised herself as an old woman and went to the dwarf's cottage. She offered Snow White a poisoned apple. Snow White, not knowing the danger, took a bite and fell into a deep sleep, as if she were dead. When the dwarfs came back, they were heartbroken. They placed Snow White in a glass coffin, hoping that one day she would wake up. One day, a handsome prince passed by the forest. He saw the beautiful Snow White in the coffin and was immediately smitten. He leaned over and gave her a gentle kiss. Miraculously, Snow White opened her eyes. The prince asked Snow White to marry him, and she agreed. They held a grand wedding, and Snow White lived happily ever after with the prince. But what would happen to the evil queen? Did she ever get her comeuppance? The mystery lingers in the minds of those who hear this story.